What is the significance of the numbering in SCA12?
Yeah, I would say that when we talk about various numbers, they all are separate disease. They all are genetic condition. They're completely different disease. They get the same name because they present similarly. They have ataxia, some have tremor. But because they are different disease, different gene is involved. So the word is Spino Cerebellar Ataxia. That means the cerebellum is involved, degenerating, and the spinal cord is degenerating, right? So that's SCA. And as they kept on finding different genes, they gave different names, SCA 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And right now, there are almost 50 types of disease. So once you have SCA12, right from birth, you have SCA12. You cannot convert from SCA12 to 13 or SCA12 to 14, right? This is a disease which is there since the birth, will remain there. So somebody who has SCA1, right from the beginning, gene is different. They behave differently as compared to SCA2, as compared to SCA12. They have different combination of symptoms. I'll give one example. SCA12, SCA2 has eye movement problem. SCA12 has tremor, which is not seen in SCA2 commonly. So all are different diseases. Depending upon the discovery of gene, they were named. And because they are different diseases, they behave differently. Only
Okay.
SCA12 in Agarwal family, right? In
Right.
India, overall, SCA2 is more common overall, but SCA12 is only Agarwal family. In India, what SCA is seen generally, SCA1, 2, 3, 6, 12, and then some other 17. So if you ask me that how they present, because every name has cerebellum, balance problem will be common in all the conditions. So balance problem will be common. Apart from that, think of SCA2, I told eye movement problem. SCA3, they have a lot of spasticity. Spasticity means stiffness of the legs. Those conditions, apart from SCA12, whatever we talked about, SCA1, 2, 3, they are young onset. The symptoms start from first, second, third decade. So the young onset, rapidly progressive, less tremor, and they cripple patient little faster. In those cases, when we go for MRI, we see the changes in the brain, that means cerebellum, more dominant. The back of the cerebral back of the brain, it dries up more prominently as compared to SCA12. So what I meant to say that there are various SCAs all over the world. Depending upon the gene discovery, they were given the name. In one region, some SCA are common. In other regions, some SCA are less common. For example, let's think of Portugal. Portugal SCA3 is very common, and SCA12 is not there at all. In India, SCA1, 2, 3, all are seen, but 2 is more common, and SCA12 is also common. So all are different disease. In one line, I would say that as the early SCA, what we talked about, SCA1, 2, 3, they are young onset, and SCA12 is later onset. Some SCAs, think of, say, SCA10, almost not seen in India. Maybe 1 or 2 family almost not seen in India. When we do a gene panel in India, it doesn't test for all the SCA because that's useless. It's not found here. Only 6-7 genes are tested, and that includes SCA12.